In my country, education was a privilege, not a right. It was even more rare for girls. Families often prioritized sons. They believed boys needed education to succeed in the world. Girls, they thought, were meant for marriage and motherhood. My father's family had the same opinion too. My mother believed in education for all her children and other people's children as well. She knew its power could change lives. She saw it as a path to a better future for her children. So she made a decision. All her children, boys and girls, would go to school. That decision was not easy. My father's family was against her. They said girls didn't need education. They argued it was a waste of money and time. But my mother stood firm. She knew the value of an educated woman. Her courage, her belief in us shaped our lives. For my sisters, it opened doors to a world of opportunities. It allowed them to find their voice, to share their stories, and to connect with people around the globe. Tradition can be a powerful force. It can shape beliefs and guide choices. But sometimes, tradition can hold us back. It can limit our potential and deny us opportunities. This is often the case with women's education. In many parts of the world, girls face barriers to education. They are denied access to schools. They are forced into early marriages. They are made to believe that their place is in the home, not in the classroom. But education is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about empowerment. It is about giving women the tools they need to control their lives, to make their own decisions, and to contribute to their communities. When we educate a woman, we educate a family. We educate a community. We educate a nation. Education is the key to breaking the cycle of poverty, to promoting gender equality, and to building a brighter future for all. My mother, Victoria Olufemi Arowolo, understood the power of education. She had been denied the opportunity to go to school after her parents died the same night. Her parents died when she was in elementary too, and that terrible incident truncated her education, but she did all she could to send her female children to school. Also, my mother had a different vision for her life and for her daughters. She fought for our education. She worked tirelessly to provide for us. She instilled in us a love for learning and a belief in ourselves. She taught us that we could achieve anything we set our minds to. My mother's courage ignited a legacy. Her belief in us fueled our dreams. She showed us that education was not just a right, but a responsibility. A responsibility to use our knowledge to make a difference in the world. Her story is not unique. There are countless mothers around the world who are fighting for their daughters' education. They're breaking down barriers, challenging norms, and paving the way for a brighter future. Section 4, Carrying the Torch, Education as Empowerment. I'm committed to continuing my mother's legacy. I believe that every woman everywhere deserves access to quality education. Education is not a luxury. It is a fundamental human right. When we empower women through education, we unleash their potential. We create a ripple effect that transforms families, communities, and nations. Educated women are more likely to lift their families out of poverty, have healthier children, participate in the workforce, and become leaders in their communities. Investing in women's education is not just the right thing to do, it is the smart thing to do. It is an investment in a brighter future for all. Section 5. Every woman counts, a global imperative. We live in a world where millions of girls are still denied education. They are trapped in poverty, forced into early marriages, and denied the opportunity to reach their full potential. This is not just a problem for developing countries, it is a global issue that requires a global solution. We must work together to break down the barriers that prevent girls from going to school. We must challenge harmful gender norms and stereotypes. We must invest in quality education for all children, regardless of gender. Every woman counts. Every girl deserves the chance to learn, to grow, and to make her mark on the world. When we empower women, we empower humanity. Section 6, Vine University, Nurturing Dreams, Shaping Futures. I am proud to introduce Vine University's scholarship program for women. This online program is designed to provide scholarships to talented young women who are passionate about making a difference in the world. We believe that every woman deserves the opportunity to pursue her dreams, regardless of her financial background. Our scholarship program allows women to take courses online from associate level to doctorate level in Vine University America. We will also provide mentorship and support to help our scholars succeed in their studies and in their careers. This is our chance to invest in the next generation of female leaders, innovators, and changemakers. Together, we can create a world where every woman has the opportunity to reach her full potential. Vine University America, the institution where every woman counts and every life is valued.